Hello everyone, welcome to Easy English. You still with me Purianti, Senior High School 1 Kroya, Cilacap, Central Java, Indonesia. Okay, and today's class we're going to talk about analytical exposition. The learning objective in this class is that you can identify an analytical exposition text, including its structure, its social function, and its language feature. Okay, everyone, let's start to know what is analytical exposition text. Analytical exposition is a type of spoken or written text that is to persuade the listeners or readers that something is the case. Okay, once more, analytical exposition is a type of spoken or written text that is to persuade the listeners or readers that something is the case. Okay, now let's see the generic structure of analytical exposition. Analytical exposition consists of thesis, arguments, and conclusion. Thesis introduces the topic. It also shows the speaker or the writer's position, while arguments consist of point and elaboration. Point states the writer's or the speaker's main argument, which is supported with its elaboration. And the last section of analytical exposition is conclusion, where the speaker or the writer reiterates or restates her or his position. Okay, everyone, we know the generic structure of analytical exposition. Now, how about the language features of the text? Because it uses mental processes, it is to state what the writer or speaker thinks or feels about something. So these texts usually use some verbs related to the mental processes. These verbs are such as realize, feel, believe, think, etc. This text also uses emotive and evaluative words. Okay, and then the last is this text usually applies simple present tense and present perfect tense. Now pay attention on this text entitled The Use of Formalin and Other Additives in Foods. Read carefully and try to understand. Now let's try to analyze the text. Let's start from the first paragraph. When you read this sentence, we know that the sentence introduces the topic of the writer. This sentence also states the writer's position. Now, when you read this paragraph, we know it's in paragraph 2, we understand that this paragraph covers the writer's argument, because in this paragraph the writer states his point and then elaborate it. And then in this paragraph, we also know the similar, like the previous one. We know the writer states his point again. He also elaborates his point in his supporting sentences. It means that this paragraph covers his next argument. Alright, this is the last paragraph, everyone. In this paragraph, we know that the writer has his restatement of his thesis. The writer restates his position once more. This section is called as reiteration. We can also say it's the conclusion. So in short, in this text, we know that the writer writes his thesis, his arguments, and conclusion. It means that based on the structure, we know that this text is an analytical exposition text. Besides that, this text also functions to persuade the readers about the writer's position related to the use of formalin and other additives in foods. Okay, everyone, it's simple, right? So that's all for today's class. I really hope that you understand about analytical exposition text. Thank you very much. See you next. Bye-bye.